Yeah, is that okay?
You can tell me. Are you okay with that?
I look okay to me.
Yeah. If you are comfortable, yeah, that's fine. If you can see clearly ahead as well, that's
Yeah.
fine.
So it's on my shoulder
Yes,
there.
but this is turned, so you
Okay.
can adjust it like
Okay.
this.
So what we start with DSSSM routine. DSSSM routine.
Right.
So we explain them that whenever they sit in the car, so whenever they're gonna be over here. So what do you think was the meaning of D?
Not sure.
Door.
Door.
So when they sit in the car, so what people tend to do as they sit, they close the door there and that's it. Now,
They need to pull out properly.
so how, if you are the instructor, I mean, this is very important that even though they're beginner, sometime if you feel that they've got a good knowledge, you can ask them Q&As as well. Instead of keep telling them, you could ask. So you could say, okay, so do you think the door has closed properly or not?
No,
How can you tell?
because the light is on, and I
Yeah.
didn't hear the proper the sound of the door as well.
So some cars, for example, they don't have the lights option. So if I turn this off,
Yeah.
so lights are not on.
But I didn't hear that you close the door properly.
Okay. What if we in a very busy environment and you might not hear it? What other things you can make sure that the door is closed properly? What can I do as a driver to make sure that my door is closed properly?
You can push the door away.
That's it. So you can, what you could do, not push it. So if you're not sure, make sure you check your mirror, check your blind spots, check if nobody's there. What you could do, oh, there you go. So that means there is no
It's
lock.
loose.
So that's one other option. Make sure you can tell you. In the modern days cars, there is one more option you have.
Yes. On dashboard, it will show you if
Dashboard
your
is
door
also
is
showing you.
open.
Okay, so is make sure that all these things will help you to determine that is closed properly. So now
Right.
it's closed properly, and as we said, the lights we know now about the light was fine. Okay, so that was good. Then after when you done your door, then it's come to the S. What is the S means?
Seat position.
Seat. So on the seat, there's so many things over there. Now, when you are teaching somebody about the seat, maybe so you can ask them first. So imagine that you are my teacher, and if you are going to teach me about a seat, what do you think? What question you can ask me to find out what knowledge I have about my seat? So if I'm your student, what question would you going to ask about the seat?
It's your seat is in right position.
Um, how can I do that? How can I tell?
Can you reach your pedals? Can you comfortably hold your steering? Can
Okay.
you see your head steering is level to your eyes?
Yeah.
You can see properly ahead as well. Are you
Okay.
okay?
So that is a very good question. Now, if I say to you, I can try this. So let's say I'm a learner and you are my teacher, and I'm going to adjust my seat. Yeah, is that okay?
You can tell me. Are you okay with that?
I look okay to me.
Yeah. If you are comfortable, yeah, that's fine. If you can see clearly ahead as well, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. Now
Can
coming
you
out,
check your mirrors? You can see mirrors
I
from here.
can see the mirrors. Yes. So this positioning, I'm coming out of role play. I'm coming back into
Your
you
own.
teaching you. So this is bit wrong position.
Okay.
Any idea why?
Because you're too close.
I'm too close. What is the risk for being too close?
You can hit when you're gonna brake. You can hurt yourself.
Yes. What else?
Your knees can go there when you try to
Yeah,
brake.
my knees and my pedals might not gonna work.
But
What
yeah,
other risk involved right now?
well, maybe when you are going, you will be going to press the brake. You won't be able to.
Okay.
That's what I
What
can see.
about the steering?
You won't be able to properly control the steering
Why is that?
because you're too close. You won't be able to rotate it
That's
properly.
it. So I can't do that. So if you're going to teach your clients how to make it better, so what you need to be doing, you explain them that your seating position in such a way, because everybody have got a different height.
Yes.
So their seating position in such a way that when they sit in the car, and then when they put their hand on the steering, so this is a clock, 12, 10, 2, vice versa.
Yep.
If you put 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock, and as you're sitting here, if you have got a small bend on your elbow, both of them, that is a better position.
Okay.
If you're sitting like this,
No good.
That's not good.
too back.
Yeah, and then you can't really control
Yeah.
it. And if you are sitting
Too
like
much
this,
bend.
then you can't really do
No,
anything.
can't.
But if you have got a small bend, then you will be able to move
Maneuver.
around.
Yes.
That is the position. Of course, if you once you explain that part of your seating position, what I'm going into the learner mode. So if you're my teacher, so you explain what other questions you might have to ask me or help me out, see if I can, what other things I can do with my seat. So I done that one. What other things I can adjust?
You can adjust your steering as well in some vehicles. You can
But we're talking
adjust
about the seat at the moment, only the seat.
in the
Let's
seat.
stay
You
in
can
yeah.
adjust the height.
Okay, so if you have to ask this question to your client who have got a background, who have got the cars and they're pretty good with the cars, ask their knowledge sometime, isn't it? So you could say, okay, so if you feel that your height is a bit low, do you know, coming back to the normal teaching mode, so you could ask them, how can you adjust your seat?
Right.
So they have explained to you this one, but most people don't know that they can actually lower the seat. So you might need to explain them. So you need to lower the seat there,
Yep.
up. Obviously, most of the modern car they might have got a button,
Yes.
electronic buttons.
Yes.
So you need to explain them. Now people need to understand that this back they can also adjust this as well according to whatever they feel comfortable. So make sure that if they don't understand, then you will have to help them. Obviously, with the head restraint you told me. So what is the correct method we have to adjust
Should
our head
be level
restraint?
to your eyes.
Good. And how can we adjust that?
There is gonna be buttons
Yeah.
there, and you can press them and pull them up and bring
Good.
them.
Now it's very important. You can't just tell them. You need to explain the reason why. So if a client, if I'm your learner and you're my teacher, and I say to you, Zahur, why do we adjust according to eye? What's the reason for that? So what will be your answer?
So you won't hurt your neck if you brake sharply. You stop emergency. So
Yeah,
you need,
good.
that's why.
Yeah, so you're intelligent, you're good. So that's a good. So always prepare. But if they don't ask you this question, I would normally ask them, okay, so tell me why do we adjust that? It's better to have this knowledge that they understand that it will make your life easier. Now you have got one more S, steering.
Steering.
Because why you think is very important that we must adjust our steering after the seat. Why is that?
So if your seat is adjusted, so you can move your steering. If you moved it already, so then later you need to adjust seat
Yeah,
again.
that's it. So you've done your door, your seat. So now is a steering wheel. So what are you? So let's say you are my teacher, I'm your client. So I know about 10 and 2. What other things do I need to know about steering? So you tell me.
You can adjust it. It's not too down, too up, or too low,
Okay.
or too out.
And how can I do that?
There's gonna be a button there.
Not button. So there's a small lever there. So
Yeah.
so you could say there's a lever there, Raja. If you
can
push
push
it
it
down, and then you can go down, up, down,
in, out.
whatever you want to adjust
Yes.
it. You can adjust it according to your need,
Height.
or height, or your level, so you feel comfortable. Yeah. While talking about the steering, you are my teacher. We done that one. What other things you might want to put the highlights on? What other things attached with the steering?
The buttons.
Okay.
You can use these
Anything else which is attached near to the
signals,
yeah?
headlights.
Yeah, so you could also mention about this. While you're here, I normally say, look, this is a stick over there, which we will discuss more later on. But you could say that while they're here, because find it, they remember it very well. So I said, look, when you're driving, if you want to signal left, obviously check your mirrors and use your fingers, signal down. Because what people tend to do, they sometimes take their hands off and do that.
Yes.
Why you think is so much risk involved? Why they're taking their
Because
hand
they're
off?
taking their hand off the
Yeah.
steering.
So it's better to just use that or that. Yeah. Once you done all 3 stages, then you got another S.
Okay.
What is that S for?
Seat
Seat belt.
belt.
Yeah. Seat belt.
Belt.
So what we do, we put our seat belt on. So now I am the learner
Yes.
and you are my teacher. So what I'm putting my seat belt on. You tell me that if I have done it correctly or not.
It should be not turned. like this, and should be a height to your shoulder.
So it's on my shoulder there.
Yes, but this is turned, so you
Okay.
can adjust it like
Okay.
this.
Now, one more thing. This is a very important. This has happened.
Right.
Now, part of your 17 competencies on your part 3 test and the long run as a professionalism. So what you just did that, and you have touched my whole body there.
Yes. It's not like I shouldn't touch anyone, right?
You shouldn't. So like your elbow there.
Yeah.
Again, when you're sitting a
should be
bit more
staying to your
towards like
side.
this. Can you see how I'm sitting there? So
Yeah.
push more towards over there, a bit
Right.
more. That's it. Now, obviously, even men to men
Yeah.
or men to female. This is very important. I remember because when I was learning 15 years ago, I did the same thing. And then my instructor told me that what mistake I'm doing.
Right.
And I still remember that. Because imagine somebody who are sitting a teenager, and if that is happen, what does that mean?
You are basically they're going in their private side.
Can't
Yeah,
touch it,
you
yeah?
can't.
So instead of, we're going to do this again. So let's say this is wrong.
Yeah, I can just
And,
say it verbally.
Yeah, so, or if they don't understand.
From my side.
Yeah, so
Your belt is like this.
Yeah.
It should be like this.
yeah, so you explain them that. So you could say, okay, Raja, so look, you have a small bend over there. So yeah, so what you could do, put your fingers there. So just slide it like that, make sure it's safe,
And adjust.
and then it's safe all the way here. And then obviously make sure that it's like that. Now, I'm a learner, you are my teacher. If I ask you, but Zahur, why? I mean, seatbelt was on. Why is this matter? Can you tell me, please? I'm a
Because
bit
when you're
confused.
gonna be in accident or shop break, it may be not gonna work properly if it's turned.
Okay.
So it needs to be in right position to work well, and maybe it can hurt you as well. So
How can it would hurt me?
so if you break, it may be not loose, so it can hurt your ribs,
Or
so neck. So it's not safe. So better you keep it in the position it should be.
good. As I'm doing this, it's going all the way there.
Yeah.
But if I do an emergency,
Yeah. So
can
it
you
can
see?
hurt you.
So this type of things
Yes.
you could demonstrate to your clients so they will understand this at the beginning of the stage, that why all this thing matter. And you're absolutely right, because if this is not correct, then it might in the long run cut your neck
Neck.
or your damage
Rib,
your ribs.
yeah.
Yeah. So once you done your those things there,
Yep.
then final is come M. So we done door, seat, steering, seat belts. Then is the mirrors. Now on the mirror, what are you going to explain to me about the mirrors? Tell me.
You need to adjust your 3 mirrors. The middle one.
So I am the learner now. You tell me. So well, ask me first. What do I know first?
What do you know about
Yeah.
mirrors?
I know that I can see stuff on the mirror who is coming behind. Yeah.
Yes, and you need to see your right mirror. It should show you, your vehicle side as well,
Okay.
and on the road as well, the right side,
Yeah.
and left side same. You need to see clearly, your vehicle as well and the road as well.
Okay.
And in middle mirror, you should see your back straight, what's coming from the back. You should
Okay.
know.
Yeah, I can see that. Now this one, the car seems pretty close, but those one the car seems far away.
Because
Why is that?
The mirrors, they are for wide vision.
Okay.
So you can see widely, so they be around. This mirror is vertical, so you will be able to see how far they are, distance, and in them it's not going to be right distance. That will show you far, but they will be close.
Why that? Are they different mirrors or what?
They are different mirrors.
So what do we call them?
I don't know.
We call them convex mirrors.
Convex mirrors, the
Yeah.
outside ones.
Yeah, so the outside ones are convex mirrors, which show you things slightly further away.
Yeah.
This one is a true reflection what's behind you.
Right, true reflection, what's behind you. Right.
Yeah. So any problem, any questions?
No.